What's up, everybody? You know what it is, man. What episode is this?
This, I think, is, so this is either this, no, sorry, it's last week's episode.
It's last week's episode. But if you want today's episode ad-free, you can go over to patreon.com/tinymeatgang, and you can see the episode in these clothes with these rare-ass tennis dad shoes, which you got on today.
And rare fucking, like, almost full leg exposed. We even got some thigh today. Yeah, so that's not only knees, we got thighs as well.
You know what they say, thighs out, guys out. So head on over to patreon.com/tinymeatgang, and if not, enjoy this one. Peace. And we're live.
Action. And action.
Go. Welcome, everyone, and big thank you to LP Tech Shield Radiant Barrier for sponsoring this episode.
Which is really, really cool that we got this sponsorship, because this is actually my favorite brand of Radiant Barrier.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
Yeah.
Because LP Tech Shield always is the best.
Yeah.
And so if you're looking for a radiant barrier, something to block radiation, maybe you're in Chernobyl or something, then I highly recommend LP Tech Shield.
That's the funny thing, is that Cody and I actually just built the new studio in Chernobyl. We were so inspired by the HBO series that we decided to move there.
And that's why it took so long to move in.
Yeah.
Is because we were flying back and forth.
Yeah. Cross country.
Bringing the studio.
Bringing these orange chairs to the new studio. Oh, welcome, guys. If you're watching the video component, which you can get always on patreon.com.
/tinymeatgang.
Yeah, we are, no, just patreon.com.
Yeah. You can just go there. We pretty much run that shit now anyways.
Psych. Big
just
psych.
be the cockiest Patreon.
I feel
we pretty much run that fucking shit anyways, dude.
I feel gross even joking about that. Let's not do that.
No, dude. That's our goal.
Yeah?
Yeah. Fucking #1 Patreoner.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, dude. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm into it. Yeah, now we're in the new stew, and it's just as annoying to figure out as every other studio we've tried to make. Mm-hmm. I think after 5 years, we're just going to go back into our living room and go, yeah, this feels right. Mm-hmm. Anyway.
What if we just hire that guy? Yeah, it just comes full circle.
Yeah.
We just come back to our living room. Well, why did we ever leave? This is so awesome. What if we hired that guy to like just do everything?
Who?
That Chris dude or whatever.
Mike, whatever.
Like whoever is in charge of like building a studio, like from scratch. Like I'm talking about, like, not, instead of us being like the project manager and being like, okay, we're gonna do the sound panels from here, let's get the desk from here.
Oh yeah,
hire that guy to just do everything, and we walk in one day, it's all fucking done.
I mean, we could do that,
and we pay him.
Well, that's what
$250,000.
That's the problem. Is it's very expensive. You were against this idea, and now you're into it.
Well, I'm struggling. Recently I've been struggling with like, how can I like focus more and not, because I find that when we work on so much shit, it's like that's the source of all my like anxiety and stress, because my mind goes so many different places that I get this weird headache and I freak out, and it makes me feel like shit for like weeks.
Yeah, I can relate to that.
So I don't know. Ollie's whining.
Is he crying?
I just heard him cry. Yeah,
I think that was my mic stand.
Oh, okay. Yeah, never mind. So I mean, I think like hiring someone to take all that, I don't know, just manage shit. I don't know.
Is that no? We could.
Would that be less stress, or would that be more stress? Because then you have someone to manage who's managing things.
No, it's gonna be less stress, because he'll figure out all the minutia. Mm-hmm. That's a word we've learned since growing the Patreon. Minutia.
That's a good word. Yeah. That's why we're the #1 Patreoners.
That's why we're the #11 Patreoner. That's why we're the #12th podcast on iTunes. Mm-hmm. Nah, I mean, you get a dude to handle all the minutia. Minutia. Mm-hmm. Who the fuck? This ain't the time, bro. Oh, my haircut. Yeah. It ain't finna happen, bro. I'm just have to put my barber on silent.
Oh, you just screened your barber?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, screen him. Anyway, we could hire a dude to do that. Just, we got a preliminary quote, and you know what it is, so it's a big investment if we do it.
I know.
Which I'm not opposed to. Because then so there's always going to be some stress, you know what I'm saying? Like, he'll manage it, but then that costs money. And you got to be okay with that part.
That's the catch.
Which I'm okay with.
The money thing. That's the catch.
Yeah, I'm okay with. I think it's worth it. I think it's a hefty price, but I think the folks at home would appreciate it.
Yeah.
And you know, the upside is we would have a beautiful place to continue to make dick jokes out of.
Well, what's cool is that with this sponsorship from LP Tech Shield is that they sent us a whole bunch of them. So eventually this whole place is going to be lined with tech shields, radiant barriers, no radiation getting in here, baby.
No,
I'm not growing any gills.
Nah.
I'm not growing any sort of third dick because I already have two.
Damn, Blueface. 2 cocks. No,
a big picture and a glico.
No, dude, I feel you on the too many things. Someone left a comment saying, is it just me or is there chemistry off the past few episodes? We have been getting bodied with just shit to do.
Chemistry.
Chemistry.
Chemistry. I'll give you some chemistry.
No, I mean, I laughed at that because all of our previous posts for the past month have been, hey guys, sorry, we're in some other state and we're trying to do this while simultaneously juggling a million things.
Excuses.
Yeah, I know, right? It always feels like excuses. People try to make me feel better about it. Like, no, it's legitimate. Like the Pittsburgh thing. Trying to split your focus. Like, I'm going to go on stage tomorrow and perform a song I've never done live before, and I've never done live music in like 10 years. But, you know, I'm just going to put all that aside and we're going to do this podcast. Yeah. It's like, I think about like fucking personalities that are way bigger than us, like fucking The Rock and Kevin Hart.
Yeah,
like,
how do they fucking do this shit?
That, like, I respect that shit so much more, like, for them to like be going around like and just doing tons and tons of media, like all kinds of media. Like The Rock is in the gym and he's like, hey, what's up, you little skinny this and that?
Yeah.
I'm here to promote my program and healthy living and you should too. And then 2 hours later he's at a fucking radio station. And he's just promoting his new fucking movie, and he goes and does a commercial.
Yeah, dude, their shit is down to the minute.
Yeah,
down to the minute. It's like they have to schedule like jerking off and stuff.
Yeah,
in some dude reminds me. I searched my name on Twitter. Mm-hmm. Obviously, I'm vain. I do that all the time. And one of the tweets that showed up today was why do it was like a subtweet that someone was making about their friends.
Okay.
And he was like, why do you guys talk about Cody Cole all the time? He's so weird. All he talks about is jerking off. And there you go.
No.
There you go.
Now you talk about the Dobre brothers too, man. You got range.
Yeah, that's true. I do talk about that. That's pretty much it. Jerking off and the Dobre bros. The Doberman twins.
The Dobre bros. Doberman pinchers. Doberman pinchers.
David Doberman.
David Doberman. Mall Dober. Red Dober, send another Dobre over.
Oh, nice.
There we go.
I think that's what they say.
Yeah. Before they tickle each other's penises. That's fucking gross. I don't know why I said that.
Probably because of the radiation.
Yeah, the radiation's getting to me. I'm making
it's soaking in,
incest
man.
jokes.
Yeah.
That's what radiation does to you. That actually, people from Chernobyl, they don't have any skin ailments. All that was fake. They just can't stop making incest jokes.
Yeah.
That's the real problem.
And talking about jerking off. Just watch, man. It's from sitting in front of this. Whatever this tech shield is protecting us from right now.
Yeah.
It's gonna leak through.
Dude, and
eventually we're gonna like mid podcast just grow like a little arm, like a little baby arm out of our face. Like
dope. And I'll
just
and I'll put,
oh shit.
And I'll just roll a joint right there and put it in that little baby hand. And just have it permanently be holding a joint off the side of my head.
And another one off the other side. And it lights it.
Yeah. Let's go.
And then you're smoking a joint out of a little damn.
Animators, get on that one.
Animate that shit. I want to see that shit.
It's fucking. Oh.
Yo,
hold on. Hey, baby. That's not. Look the blunt.
Hold that right there.
Damn.
Hold that right there.
And then now you know what? 2 hands come out on the other left temple.
Mm-hmm.
And they start rolling more joints.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like becomes a system where it's like a clear one, flick it, another one rolled, pass it across my forehead.
Okay.
And that shit's just waiting.
No, because the one on the left side comes out a little weird and it's just a hand with no arm. So then it can't even, it's a little T-Rex. It can't reach the joint over.
Okay.
So that one's a little bit weird, but.
Oh, so then you have to switch it. You take the joint out of it. You put it in
that
the
one's
other
more
one.
of like a storage.
Yeah. And then the able-bodied one is the one that rolls the weed.
So fucking stupid. Did you see that shit that Spock sent us?
Which one?
It was that meme. It was like some meme account. It had like 7 comments. I don't know how the fuck he found it, but it's like a video or it's a screen recording of a SoundCloud song.
Oh yeah, no, I saw that going around on
like,
Twitter. I'll bump that shit. Hold on.
It's so funny.
Yeah, I was laughing.
Oh my god.
I got sad because I'm like, damn, this is harder than like anything we've ever made.
That's what I'm saying. We got to get weirder with the lyrics.
You think so?
Yeah.
Damn, dude, we got too many Fortnite chats. We have like 15 chats just named Fortnite.
Yeah, I know, dude. The one on, you know what? Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't even mind. I actually don't even know where you were going with that one.
It's okay. It's all good. I don't really know either. Honestly.
Wow, like that? All right. What the fuck?
On Instagram. PRPP.
People's Republic of the
Yeah.
Penis Palladium?
Yeah.
What about it?
That's where he sent it.
Oh, is that where he sent it?
Yeah.
Okay, copy. On my way. On my way? On my way with the memes. Wait for it.
No, you have Ford buddies. Right here. I got it.
Bump it.
What's the beast to a dinosaur, nigga? Pterodactyl mixed with a T-Rex. T-Rectodactyl.
Damn. Damn.
T-Rectodactyl.
T-Rectodactyl. Met a bony bitch. My boy T fucked her. T-Rectodactyl.
Nice. Damn, you should link up with that guy. You should lab.
Yeah,
we should build.
We should build.
Yeah, you should cook with that guy.
Hi, babe. I'm currently in the lab building. I can't talk right now. Yeah. Okay. All right. Talk to you soon. Okay. Bye bye.
I posted some beats on Twitter or on my SoundCloud, and I tweeted out about it, and then I got a bunch of DMs from other producers.
Okay.
They were like, "Yo, you want to collab? Like, check my beats out, blah blah blah." And so I was talking to some of them. Some of them are really good. And it's just funny, like the producer like lingo, is like so specific.
Like what?
Like let's lab, let's cook.
Word. Oh, they actually say that stuff.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
100%.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
It's pretty great. So I'm like kind of just picking it up.
You
And I'm
pick it up,
slowly
you figure out the
learning.
slang?
Yeah. So if you hear me drop like a let's cook or let's lab or something like
It's
that,
just because you're in the know.
it's just because yeah. It's just because that comes naturally to me now, and that's kind of my dialect.
Yeah.
It's becoming my dialect.
Yeah.
So
there's a big difference between CODY and producer CODY.
yeah, big difference. Yeah.
Producer CODY is like
That's actually my name. That's my producer name.
Producer
CODY.
Yeah.
Damn, that's awesome. That's actually what it's gonna be. That's so good.
Yo, what's good? It's producer CODY over here. Hi, I'm producer CODY with rapper Noel. Yo, what's up? I'm rapper Noel, and I'm here to do a little 1-2 hippity hop for you.
Yeah, I'm just looking forward to when I get some placements. You know, that's another. That's another term. I just keep saying these things because they're just right here. But
wait, I have to say something. Going back like 10 minutes, I just like this is my brain catching up. What I was trying to say 10 minutes ago was I feel like the last few podcasts we have just been so distracted with 15 different things. I feel weird right now because for the past like 4 weeks I haven't felt funny. I felt like in like you know like when you're feeling funny, like saying funny shit and whatever, the humor's there. I've just been like I just haven't felt funny just because of everything that's been going on. And so right now at this moment I feel weird because I'm just having to focus on like being funny. And I haven't done that in a long time. Is that some weed shit right there?
Yeah,
that's some
are
high
you
shit?
high?
Yeah, it feels like it. Yeah, but you know what I
Your
mean?
eyes are a little.
Yeah.
Like it's weird that like
I gotta be
over
like
the past hour you just focus on being funny.
well, like, okay, yesterday I fucking whatever. I got up, we shot Steamy Tweets 4, and then I had to go to the bank, do some shit, and then went to that coloring session, then I came home and I edit, you know what I mean? Like versus like what we used to do where we just like got to, I don't know, you go get drunk on the weekend, I get high, and we come back on Wednesday and be like, yo, let me tell you a fucking idea I had. So like on the subject of hiring people, I'm kind of into the idea of hiring people. I'm more about making less money to be entertaining.
Yeah.
And making more money trying to carry the load. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's like I'd rather be like the third girl in the orgy, you know, rather than the main, like she has to carry the load. I don't want
She gets the main load.
Yeah.
But then she'll
I'd rather
sometimes come swap.
And I'd rather be just the girl in the background with beautiful breasts and like just hot and not having to focus on, you know what I'm saying? Like I just always get to focus on like being me versus like doing the hard work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You don't want to be the fluffer.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. So we're looking for a fluffer.
Oh, getting fluffed before a podcast. You know somebody's doing it.
No.
Somebody's doing it.
No, but not like that. Like comedically fluffed.
Oh, okay. Oh,
like they just make you like riff before the podcast.
Okay.
Just to make sure that you're good.
Yeah, like some Hannibal Buress shit. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Talk about tire shops.
Tire shops?
Yeah. That's not the only place you can get a rubber.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got a spare tire right here.
Haha. Michelin Man, you mean my wife?
That's just mean.
Okay. All right. That was mean. All right. I'll back it up. Funny thing about a tire shop, it's the only place where a husband can get solitude.
Or maybe it's nice. I don't get that one.
I don't either. Actually, no. You know,
maybe it's just like shitty improv games.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Like someone give us location, looking for dentist. Perfect. Okay, now I don't even know any improv games, honestly.
All right, what are we doing here at the dentist? Cleaning our mouths with a blow dryer. And the dentist is actually a criminal. Okay.
And you have to figure that out. Okay? And action.
I don't have enough breath for more.
So stupid.
We are dumb today.
So stupid.
We are washed. No, you know what it is? We're stalling because we have a lot to talk about. First,
do we?
Yeah. Bachelorette, Luke P. Oh, man.
Yeah. So I didn't see what happened.
Oh, man.
What's the deal? Because people, what's going on with him? Let's just start with that. What's going on? What's been happening? We're clipping hard, but it's fine.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
It sounds cool, actually. I kind of like it.
First thing I want to clear up is I described him as having like a personality disorder. And someone sent me a message, which I agree with. So I want to take that back and say this man is not personality disorder because there's a stigma around that where people with personality disorder are just fucking crazy.
Okay.
All the time. So I'm not going to say he has personality disorder. I'm going to say this fool was dropped off an ironing board. That's what I'm going to say.
What do you mean?
Like he must have fell in a river and they didn't resuscitate him in time.
Okay.
Like, there's just something extremely off about him. Dude, this episode was the hometowns.
Right, okay.
They go to meet the family.
Okay.
And the level of like, what's the word when you just don't want to acknowledge that somebody is like a certain way?
Minutia.
Yeah. The level of minutia in that room was crazy. They just did not. No one in that room. He like got into it with everybody in the house, and his whole family's like, "That's not Luke. No, Luke is passionate. He is."
What do you mean they got into it? It was his parents?
No. So I'm speaking real vague here. So prior to hometowns, this dude Luke would be just constantly fighting with every dude in the house. Every dude in the house would be like, "Yo, when you see Hannah, don't fucking talk about me. You're always talking about everyone else. Do not fucking talk about me." And he'll be like, I'm not gonna. It's like don't put your dick in the peanut butter. And he's like, I'm not gonna.
I didn't even think about it. I wouldn't even. You said that. I wasn't thinking that.
Where's your hand going?
Nothing.
Why is your hand over there? Get your hand off the peanut butter.
What? I can't have some peanut butter now? You can't have some. You think I can't have some peanut butter?
You better eat it. You better eat it.
All of a sudden I can't get a little bit of peanut butter.
Wait. What's the? Oh, that's so good. Wow.
What were you saying?
So it was like that. Like it was like that every time. Like he'd be like, I'm not. Why would I do that?
Me?
Yeah.
Lukey P?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah,
you guys know me. I'm like, God, what never do it.
And the first thing he does, like, he's like, how's it going? He's like, everyone's being mean to me. and dude, the way he twists people's words is fucking conniving as shit. So he has a conversation with this dude, and he says something to the effect of like, if you don't like me, then why do you talk to me? Like, we're friends, right? And the dude says, no, just because we talk to each other in passing doesn't mean we're good friends. He's like, I'm not gonna just ignore you. Like, I think that's rude and that's undeserving, but I'll like, yeah, if we're just shooting the shit, like, I'll do that, but it doesn't mean like I like you. And he's like, so you're being fake with me? And the dude's like, oh my God. And then sure enough, he goes, talks to the girl. He's like, he's being fake. And if he's being fake with me, then he's being fake with you. And then she's like, I don't like fake people. Are you being fake with me? And he's like, what the fuck is going? And then he gets sent home and he's like crying. He's like, I'm in love with her, but I don't see how. This show continues to boggle my mind. It has to be fake with how fucking the way
Luke is kind of running shit.
He is. So now we're in hometowns, and I'm chuckling at his family, like, really trying to like, and they're all using words that just describe an angry person.
Okay.
No, he's passionate.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He's not like that.
He's just a fiery guy.
Yeah. And then the one of them's like, Luke is always the first one to say that I didn't mean that. I never. And he's so always apologetic. I'm like, why is he always apologizing?
Yeah,
what is he doing?
You don't have to
that
apologize.
He needs to apologize all the fucking
exactly.
time. Motherfucker. This fool is like fucked up. And the way like they baby him through conversation and shit, I'm like, oh, they must have did something. Like they fucking he fell off of something like a dresser, and they just all trying to pretend like mommy didn't do that. Or uncle didn't do, whoever did it, whoever dropped his ass and left him with that fucking rot, like that apple bruise on his head.
Yeah.
Like, just his hair will grow out, no one will see it.
So he's still in the show though.
He is.
What? Even after? Hold on. Fuck.
Now the thing that happened that everybody loved in the show was someone goes, here we have this villain on the show and he's fucking 5'8", and everyone tagged us in that clip. And they're like,
of course. Mm-hmm.
Little psycho boy.
but that's not the best part. I
Okay.
say all that to say this.
Well, before you say that, before you get into that, the thing that I want to know is the only part I watched was when Kelsey was watching the end of an episode and they were forecasting what's about to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And it was,
Ollie.
is that Ollie?
Yeah, he's barking.
No.
Yeah, he is. Yep. Hey. All right. That's fine. Son. Hey.
Hey, right here. Look at it. Everything's cool. You can see me. Yeah, it's all good.
It's being crazy.
All right, man. I'll see you soon, okay? We're just going to finish this up, and then we'll see you in a sec.
Dude.
He's chilling.
Yeah, so you said.
The part that I saw was when he was like, so you've had sex before, and sex is a sacred act that is saved for marriage, and
Yeah,
he got
right.
super pissed. Has that already happened?
It's not. It's
Okay,
not.
okay.
It's
So
just coming up.
So they show you what's going to happen like over the whole season
Pretty
before
much,
it happens.
yeah. To get you
To get you to just keep watching.
That's how you know the show's really bad and really good at the same time.
yeah.
They
I've never
Tarantino
seen-
your ass with that shit.
I've never seen anyone do that.
So here's the man. This fool better. You won't hear it in the. Just ignore it. So here's the thing. Here's the best part. I say all that to say this. So he's like putting on this thing how religious he is, and how faith is a big part of who he is.
I just don't want this to like fall when he's standing right there.
No, because if it falls, it's gonna come towards us, and he's quick.
This thing.
He's a dog, man.
Okay.
He got reflex.
Okay.
Trust me.
All right.
I'll pull out a vacuum and he'll be down the street in a second.
Yeah, exactly.
Dogs are real tough. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're afraid of dogs, like if you live in an environment where there's a lot of stray dogs and shit, just walk around with a vacuum. Just walk around with a Dyson and just hold it up. They're going to freak the fuck out.
I have an awful story about a dog.
Okay.
That's my friend in San Francisco. Him and his girlfriend got a new dog.
Okay.
It was like a really small dog.
Okay.
And the first day they had it, a bookshelf fell over
Whoa.
and landed on it.
Okay.
And it fucking like exploded.
The dog. No way.
Yeah. That's why I'm fucking freaking out about this right now.
exploded.
I mean, it was like a tiny fucking dog.
Literally everyone that just heard that is like,
A heavy ass
you
bookshelf.
just ruined like 250,000 days, dude.
I know. I'm sorry.
There's 250,000 simultaneous days
it's
that you
fucking
just...
insane. I went over the day after, and he was like, "Yeah, don't talk to her because she's really upset." And I'm like, "Why is she so upset?" And they're like, "You know that dog that we got?" And I was like,
No.
"Yeah, where is that little guy? Where is that?"
You're just saying it out loud?
Yeah, shouldn't he
Where's
be,
he at?
Where's he at? Come here, who's a little good? Where is it? Shouldn't he be fucking around here? What's that stain?
Oh.
I know. It's bad. Anyway, sorry to try to ruin your day. I feel bad about that now.
The Bachelorette.
So back to that.
Yeah, so look, he's putting on this big act, you know, like he's really trying to like put on that he's genuine. He also talks and acts like a I've said this before, like a bad 70s film, like even with his face. Like he'll be like the hometown shit. He's like, it's been rough getting here. Like really rough. And she's like, okay. He's like, but I just want to let you know that I'm going to show you who I am. And like all that in the house with the other guys, that is not me.
That's a good impression. From what I've seen, that's really accurate. Because that's what freaked me out about it. Was it the eye contact?
Yeah.
Like the weird like this?
Yeah. And then
like you can see him reflecting and then like looking at her like this. And then
you know, he's gonna be the first
peanut butter?
Yeah, it's gonna
My
be
dick in the peanut butter. No, I can't. But I should do it.
He's gonna be the first AI. The Boston Dynamics is gonna come out at the end of the season and be like, so Luke P was actually our first real world experiment, and it looks like he pulled it off. He was able to get married.
In fact, he actually he won. Which is insane. We thought he would get eliminated. We thought you guys would figure it out like pretty
Right
soon.
away.
First
Yeah.
episode, second episode, maybe.
But wow.
But goddamn, you guys are a lot dumber than we thought. We're doomed as a human race.
You just hit an Esteban. God damn it.
Goddamn.
But god damn it, bro. The robot worked out. He just pulled his skin back on his face and it's just fucking teeth and like eyes and exoskeleton. Just what the fuck? It turns out the Luke P AI is capable of landing a drunk Southern girl or a Southern girl who likes to drink.
She's a boozer?
I don't know if she boozes, but she be face fucking those dudes all show.
Yeah, she's not
that I'm judging. I'm just saying like she like, you know.
She's a fan of the tonsil hockey?
Yeah, she playing it.
Okay.
Yeah, she playing with them sticks.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's really getting in there?
Yeah. She be straddling them boys. So anyway, you know, he's creepy as shit, but the best part was, so he's been putting on about how much like he found God and how religious he is and this and that. And his future conversation with her about her body and all that is really good considering this moment right here. And I was howling when he did this. So he goes, it's like, I want to like open up to you. And like, I think it's a part of my personality that you should know. And so like, I'm going to tell it to you. She's like, okay. He's like, so like in high school and stuff, I wasn't like a bad kid or like a, you know, like a bad guy, but I did things, drinking and partying. But then when I got to college, I was chasing sex. Like, oh man, I was chasing it. And then he goes on to tell the story about in the shower, but like the whole rant was just basically.
Wait, what story does he tell?
Like, just like it's this vague thing about getting pussy, and I start howling laughing because it just sounded like him being like, yeah, I don't do it anymore, but oh man, in college,
I used to clean up.
I used to get so much pussy, dude. Like crazy amounts of pussy. I used to get so much pussy that like I had to ask God to tell me to stop because like I couldn't stop getting pussy.
I was smashing through.
I like
so many cheeks. They call me Dustin Cheeks. That's what they call me. Because I really be fucking. Anyways.
Yeah, it's just like I'm like crying, laughing. I'm like, you had to ask God to damn, that's crazy.
That's like an insane amount of
puss.
Yeah.
I like fucked the whole school.
It's like when it's like
all the teachers.
Yeah.
You know?
Dudes, women.
I start fucking guys too. And one day in the shower after I jizzed over 15 people in my house alone.
What do you mean, jizzed over? Like a Evel Knievel sort of thing?
No, I jizzed on all of them.
Jizzed, okay, on them. I see.
I came in all of their mouths.
Okay.
And then
relax,
I
it's fine.
And took a shower, and I took a shower and I looked up and I saw a light, and then the Lord called to me. And I'm like, it's crazy, man, that you went and fucked tons of people, and then you go to sit there and yell at her for having sex with other guys on the show. That was, I don't know. It was just like it's like a beautiful little.
Yeah, but he's like a born again verge.
Yeah.
And once you're born again verge, you're good.
Oh, that's it.
You're cleansed. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know about all that.
All those people that you cummed in.
He just sounds like a hoe in denial.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what that is right there.
It's crazy that he used to smash that much.
I know that he had to ask Jesus Christ to make him stop.
Yeah.
Lord, God, somebody stop me from fucking all these women.
That's like AA. That's like what? Isn't that what it is?
I mean, yeah. I mean, you can be a sex addict for sure. I'm not trivializing that, but the part that gets me is asking God. Could you imagine going to the confessional and being like, "In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, Amen." All right, son, what seems to be on your mind? Father, I'm out here killing the game. I can't even begin to tell you how many bitches I fucked this week, and it is just Tuesday. Father, have you ever did two bitches with one condom? Nah, see, like that, you couldn't even. That's why I need you to consult a higher power, because the dick game I got is so crazy that I need a higher power to come stop this dick, because this dick is it's killing shit right now. And then the father's like, "Have you tried little boys?"
Oh Lord.
That was bad. That was bad. That was bad. Are we wiped out? I feel like we're shooting blanks today.
No, that was funny.
I'm in my head, dude. I'm in my head. Speaking of fucking kids, you tracking with this whole Epstein shit?
Yeah.
I don't know a lot. So I'm gonna speak on it.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty much everything. Someone commented on a like 2 episodes ago or whatever and was like, "Oh wow, fucking great. Cody and Noel talking about the presidential debates and like and how many things we got wrong." And I'm reading this comment, I'm like, I don't even remember talking about the presidential debates. That's how much I didn't even know about it. I was like, I don't even remember us fucking saying anything about that shit.
It was me. I just called them fucking dorks.
And what did I say? I was like, I must have just agreed. Because she was like, wow, and Cody said that this. And I was like, what? I didn't say shit.
Get out of here. Because I was teasing Elizabeth Warren for fucking raising her hand like the fucking she's sitting at the front of the class. Get out of here, man. Out of all the shit that you want to be mad about that I called, political people are fucking dorks, dude. They're all fucking dorks. Get over it. Political people love arguing about semantics and fucking, well, in this statement, it's like the fucking highest level of debate class.
Yeah.
You know, because obviously it's about policy and law and all that shit, which, yeah, you got to be a fucking dork to care about any of that shit.
No comment. I'm staying out of this. No comment.
I'm just saying, dude.
Direct your comments at your boy over here.
That's fine. I'll own all this shit, dude. At a point, politics, it just gets like, it's too heady. There's so much nuance and shit to understand. There's a lot of minutia, bitch. There's so much minutia that goes into understanding politics. You got to be a fucking dork. You got to be a goddamn bookworm.
So
get over it.
No, yeah, I agree and I disagree at the same time.
I condemn and condone it.
So this Epstein shit was, so he basically, you know, he's like a billionaire runs some hedge funds or some shit.
Yeah.
Like in total, he controls like $15 billion worth of funds or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah. He so he already was convicted. He did time
Okay.
for 2 prostitution charges of minors.
Okay.
So he got some like plea deal where he basically did 1.5 years in jail and had to register as a sex offender.
Okay.
Which is like fucking insane because like the evidence against him, I guess, was really fucking strong. But it was some, you know, he like is a billionaire and there was a lot of pressure from the government to like, I guess, go easy on him or something like that. So he did 1.5 years, whatever. And then I guess just like went back to doing the same shit, even worse. He basically ran like a underage like prostitution ring where he had like his like person that worked for him was his madame.
God,
he had like multiple secretaries or like assistants scheduling appointments, often multiple girls a day, like 13 to 16 or something like that. He owns an island, so he would fly them out to this island, and his plane, his 737, was nicknamed the Lolita Express.
Oh no.
And Bill Clinton flew on it like 23 times.
No.
He was like, I guess he was good friends with Trump, but I guess Trump like banned him from the Margot, whatever the fuck, like a couple years ago, something like that. I don't know. That's like all I really know. He's friends with like tons of super powerful people now. So basically, the way things stand right now is like how much did people know? How much were they the enablers? Like in his black book, it's crazy, man. It got posted on Scribd or whatever. Scribd.
Yeah. All right. Keep
John
on
Cleese, Jimmy Buffett. Every single Kennedy that was alive at the time. Alec Baldwin, Chris Tucker. Here, actually, why don't we take a quick break?
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay. Guys, we want to thank DoorDash for sponsoring this episode of the podcast. Listen, okay? Long day at work, tough day at school, still stuck at the office. Treat yourself to the meal that you deserve, on demand from your favorite restaurant.
You little hardworking
You
busy
worked
bee.
hard, and you deserve a good, tasty meal, a hearty meal.
Little worker bee, you.
Well, good news, guys. Restaurants come to you with DoorDash. Or maybe you love to cook, but you're just not in the mood to do the dishes tonight. You know, those pesky dishes. Watch your favorite show with your favorite people instead and get it delivered with DoorDash.
Wow.
DoorDash connects you to your favorite restaurants in your city. Ordering is a breeze. Just use the DoorDash app and choose what you want to eat, and a Dasher will bring it to you anywhere you are.
Wow.
Yep. Not only is that burger place you love on DoorDash already, but over 310,000 other restaurants are, okay, as well, too, also, in addition to. Order from your favorite, order from your local go-tos, or choose from your favorite chains like Chipotle, Wendy's, and me personally last night, Chick-fil-A. Don't worry about dinner. Let dinner come to you with DoorDash. And right now, our listeners can get $5 off their first order of $15 or more when you download the DoorDash app and enter the promo code TMG. $5 off your first order when you download the DoorDash app from the App Store and enter promo code TMG. And we're back.
Very nice. Very nice. I won't edit that one at all. I'll just leave that in. Bro, you got your cord. All right.
There he is.
Okay.
What's up? Do you want to say something?
No. Now he doesn't want to say anything.
You got any opinion? Yeah.
You're doing all that chirping out there, but
yeah, what? Now you're scared all of a sudden?
yeah, now you're fucking whatever.
Yeah, Epstein, bad dude.
Alec Baldwin, Chris Tucker. Damn, bro, so we can't watch Rush Hour anymore. We got to get all our Rush Hour 3 DVDs off the bus.
Well, I mean, like, a lot of it is like who flew on the plane, because there's records of all that shit.
Which is insane.
Yeah, and it's like, was that?
Yeah.
Was it just a vacation out there, or was it part of this fucking thing? Who knows? I don't know. I guess we'll see because everything's like being unsealed now and stuff like that. So I guess
it's just pretty crazy, like how, you know, the whole like rich people fucking kids thing is like kind of a meme, but it's just true. Mm-hmm. They just do that, which is fucked up. Mm-hmm. It's so Speaking of fucked up, I got glimpses of this stupid show, Euphoria. You watch this shit?
Oh, is it the one on HBO?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one about like high school kids doing drugs or something?
That shit just paints teenagers in like the most darkest way, which is like, you know, maybe it's like super accurate. Mm-hmm. Yo, fellow teens, tell us if the show Euphoria is accurate with regards to doing drugs, fentanyl, and having bisexual relationships.
Is that really what it is? They're doing
No,
fentanyl in high school now?
I mean, yeah, like I saw glimpses of it. So
Where is it based?
In Risky Reels.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Actually, where is it?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know anything about the show. That's why I'm gonna have a big opinion on it. That show sucks, and I don't even have to tell you why. Because I saw 30 seconds of it and it blows. Now I'm not saying if it's bad or good. I just saw parts of it.
I've heard people talk about that. I've heard people say it's good.
It's a horny ass show.
But I saw the preview for it and I'm like, damn, this looks intense.
It's pretty dark, yeah.
Like high school must be just harder now. I don't know. Everyone's on TikTok all the time. It sounds like it sucks.
It just sounds like a bunch of kids with way too much stimulation.
Yeah, that's
TikTok,
what it is.
porn, sending nudes.
Mm-hmm. Their brains are just
Yeah.
constantly dopamine out.
Yeah, just eat, do more of this, do more of this. I don't fucking blame. I mean, like, look, man, this is my sort of thinking on the whole shit. See, like the Oregon Trail, right? Like, people died at 30, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Earth is supposed to just fry in like 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
So like, that's why these kids are just like they're skipping the childhood parts. Like, now we ain't got time.
Mm-hmm.
We just got to go right to the doing opiates, smoking cigarettes.
Yeah. I guess that they're all on Rumspringer.
Yeah. They're like, they just have to smoke Juul because they can't get access to enough cigarettes to get lung cancer as fast as all the boomers have.
Yeah.
So they have to smoke Juul.
Yeah. Well, cigarettes aren't strong enough.
Yeah.
There's not enough like shit in cigarettes. It's like there's not enough tar. You know?
Yeah.
You got to rip on whatever chemical, like cleaning supply or whatever the fuck is in the Juul.
Yeah, you got to smoke Windex.
For 2 years, and it just it's a fast pass.
Fast pass to the hole in their neck. They'd be 19 with the hole in their neck.
Yeah. Talking about the good old days.
Back before I started smoking, I would send pictures of my pussy on Snapchat all the time.
Smoking Juul through the hole.
Yeah. Oh, God. It's got a USB port in your neck.
Oh, Jesus Christ. A charger? Oh, my God. That's the modern day. That's the fucking modern day shit.
Does anyone have an extra pod?
I've smoked so much Juul. The doctor had to implant a charger into my neck hole.
Juul is the only way I can keep going. I actually need to have Juul in my system to
I
function.
can only breathe vapor.
Yeah. Fucking USB charger in your neck. That's gonna be all these motherfucking kids. Yeah, so they're not gonna make it past 30. Like, we're back to the Oregon Trail, the digital Oregon Trail. You know what I'm saying? We should remake Oregon Trail. We should rewrite that game, but just modern. Oh no, Tanner died from Juul overdose.
It's fucked up.
oh no, 17-year-old didn't know Coke is cut with fentanyl. Oops. Too dark.
This is dark, dude.
Okay. That's what Euphoria is. That's what that show is. It's just fucking dark.
So, yeah, I mean, I guess it's pretty real right now.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how real. It's tough to say.
I mean, that shit is definitely happening.
Yeah.
And to younger and younger kids. That fucking rapper that just died?
Hella
Sketchy?
Yeah, Hella Sketchy, yeah.
He was young as fuck, dude.
Yeah,
He was like
like
17, 18, something like that.
He OD'd, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's dark shit, dude.
And he was, man, you watch his first music video, normal white kid from the suburbs, like
Wild.
totally normal. Moved to LA.
Yeah.
Fucking, like, just got lost in the whole thing, man. Like, started, just the whole shit, like the hype beast shit and doing Xans and all that stuff.
I had homies that fucking, dude, like, it was like a group of kids that, because my friend group was like, it was like about 15 of us. And then like we had a lot of like extended friends or, whatever, like acquaintances. So it was like a group of kids that we were like, a couple of us were tied to them, whatever. It was like 5 of them. They all got hooked on fucking like black tar.
Mm-hmm.
And man, I've never they got on it. I didn't recognize them like after like 6 months, 7 months. I remember I pulled up to one of them. I'm gonna say his name, and I could tell he was just high as God. And like he was driving, and I like roll that window. I'm like, yo, what's up, bro? And he looks at me, and the look he gave me, like this fool looked like that shit I said, like, you know, with MMA fighters, like right when they get knocked out, like they look like they remember they left the stove on. Like he had that look about him, like he just like pivoted his head. He's like, huh? I'm like, yo, what? But like, I just couldn't process fast enough that he was fucked up. I was like, so I started waving my hand more. I'm like, yo, like, and he's just staring at me, but he doesn't recognize me. And he's like, huh, yo. I'm like, holy shit, dude. And like, I think that was like one of the last times I saw him. I haven't seen him like from that day. They were all like mega stable dudes, like, you know, decent household. And then,
but you got to think like if you start doing black tar heroin, like you know what you're getting yourself into a little bit, right?
Yeah.
It's the slippery slope shit where you're taking perks and stuff as like a recreational thing.
Yeah.
Or you're doing Xans. Like that's like Xans can be a pretty like lightweight thing for the most part. I mean, it's a heavy ass drug, but when people are just popping them around you, and you're like, yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. And you get faded.
I guess I say
like
that
that like leads to other, like, you know, but that can be in a total like debilitating addiction in itself. Yeah.
No, I guess I say that. I guess my point with that was they started doing it like 6 months out of high school. Like like summer had passed, and then like they just didn't really have any direction, so they started fucking around with the shit, and they just like fell off like that. And I guess my point with that is it's crazy when you see a young person get, like, whether it's heroin or like now, like if it's fucking Xans, it's just crazy to see a young person like that transformation in such a short period, like how bad they get fucked up. It's wild.
Oh yeah. Because you really don't know how fast it's catching up to you.
And I've like, I remember going down a little bit of a rabbit hole and people arguing like addiction is not biological, or it's like it's not genetic, and some people say it is, and there's like a lot of back and forth on that. I obviously don't know. I'm of the belief that this shit is so strong, like it's like we've in human history, like this is the first time we're really like on shit like this, so we probably don't really understand what the fuck it's doing to us. You know what I mean? Like what was like the last like Percocet in time, like before
opium?
Opium, yeah. What else?
I don't know anything. I'm not even gonna pretend like I don't know anything about history.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know shit, but I'm like,
no, we're doing like ayahuasca and shit like that, and
yeah, but that's all organic. Like, I don't think any of it was engineered and as precise as, I guess, like perks and Xans and all that stuff. Like that shit's in a lab, dude. That shit is cooked. Do you think pharma companies, that's what they say? When they want to make a drug, they hit each other up like, yo, we should lab.
No. Yo, dude. Yo, just made some fucking fire. We just cooked up some fire. It's like a new like fucking like anti-arthritis drug. Yo, we just cooked up some flames, dude.
Oh my god, dude! It's a new Claritin.
Yeah. Pfizer on a pill.
Oh god. Yo, what should we call this? We should call it Claritin F. Full day, but honestly, because it's Fuego. Yo, we just teamed up with fucking I don't know, whatever, Black Diamond Industries, and we just made fucking Claritin Fuego, bro. Yo, we should cook, fool. You think? What if everyone who worked in a pharma lab was just like a douchebag, like white kid producer? Yeah, I'm gonna throw a little fucking sauce on this. Check this shit out. Throw it in the bin real quick. What that's gonna do is gonna mix up all the elements, fucking nerd shit, whatever. But when this shit comes out, dog, I'm telling you, your fucking sinuses clear as a motherfucker, dog.
That's definitely gonna happen. That's definitely. You know, there's like a 16-year-old, because with all the fucking drugs and shit in high school right now, there's also kids that are like way fucking smarter.
Yeah.
You know, because of like the internet and everything. There's definitely a 16-year-old hype beast chemist out there.
Dude, that's like Tom's homie. Do you remember him? We hung out with him in Houston a little bit. Tom referred to him as the scientist.
Oh yeah. I don't think I
talked to him for a little bit. Really smart dude.
Really?
Like works in like big pharma, like smart guy. You know, makes crazy money to do crazy shit, and like hearing him talk about drugs and shit, like, you know, He would say, "Oh yeah, like I used to." No, you did meet him. He told you that crazy concoction he made up. He's like, "Oh yeah, if you take like 3 of this like over the counter and you mix it with this and you put it up your ass, it's like you don't."
Yes, I do remember that.
Yeah.
We were talking about boofing shit, right?
Yeah.
Or something like that?
Yeah.
No, I wasn't there. I think Tom told us about this afterwards.
Oh, word. Okay.
But he was saying that this dude had boofed, what was it? A Percocet or something like that.
No, it was a weird mixture of shit. Like, I think it was a perk, but like there was other like kind of
put it up his ass.
There's other like generic shit in there.
Yeah.
And like it went off on.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
Boofing drugs and then the fucking seal breaks. It's like a time release. It's like an edible.
Yeah,
just,
exactly.
Just in your ass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. An astable.
Astable.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be the new shit. That's high schoolers and all them. When y'all grow up in like 5 years, the few of you listening to this podcast, that's what you're gonna be on. Like at 24, they're gonna be on the astables. Mm-hmm. Oh, dude, check this shit out. All right, I'm gonna put a little NyQuil, just 1 Advil, half a perk, and a little bit of Mountain Dew. Fucking put that in a razor thin condom, but it's got to be like this brand, this Taiwanese brand, because like the film is real thin.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put that. Oh, okay, and now I'm gonna just sit on a heater.
Yeah, and now just put on fucking Star Wars.
Put this little heating pad under my ass. This is for
30
like
minutes?
muscle relaxer, but yeah, in 30 minutes I'm gonna be fucked up, fool. Yo, what's good with those boys over there? Oh, they're doing astables. Ah, damn. Load it up, boys. Just like, yeah, for sure.
Damn.
Dark?
No, I'm thinking about I had some the fucking UFC fight. What happened with the knee thing? Explain that shit. So I want to know like the background on the two fighters.
Oh boy.
Who deserved it, who didn't, what
boy.
happened? What's the background?
So first up, big shout out to Jorge Masvidal. Okay, this man, he has an insane career. Okay. I think he's been fighting like fucking over 10 years. I think it's like 16 years. It's some crazy number. So he started scrapping on the same DVD that Kimbo Slice was on.
No way.
You can look up Jorge Masvidal, super young, brawling in like Florida backyards and shit. Yeah, just like, yeah.
Holy shit.
And he'd be scrapping with dudes like twice his size.
Okay.
Fucking them up. And so Jorge, he's had an interesting career in the UFC. You know, I remember watching him back in the day, and like he had a few fights where he had trouble with wrestlers, and you know, I admit that I kind of wrote him off. I was like, like he's good, but like he's got weaknesses in his game. So this part is a little gray to me because I'm not fully like tapped into this part of his life. But apparently he did a reality show or something where he just like went into the jungle and he's just by himself, and like he just went there for an extended period, and he's come back and he's had these 2 crazy knockouts. First knockout he had was Darren Till, and he planted that motherfucker. Like,
so he's had 2 fights since, well, now 3.
No, 2.
2 fights since the Forest thing.
I believe so, yeah. And they've both been knockouts.
Okay.
And they asked him post-fight, yo, like what I'm sliding down to. They were like, what the jungle, like what's that done to you? Because like it seems like you've had a change of mentality. And he like said something here. He was like, yeah, man, like just being in there with your own thoughts, like you get all this shit distracting you, you kind of don't know what your own thoughts are because people distract you and whatever. So he's like, so I went in there and I realized like I just, you know, I want to be the best there ever was kind of thing. And then like he just comes out and now he has these 2 crazy knockouts. The one with Darren Till though, that fool, like the way his head smacked the mat, I haven't seen a knockout that hard in a minute. Like I was like, God damn. So leading up to this fight, Ben Askren is a dude who came from, I think he went to Bellator and then he went to ONE, which is like it's a different fight promotion. And he's wanted to come to the UFC, but for the longest time, Dana White has hated him. He's like, there's like hella memes where like with Dana White saying like, when I can't fall asleep, like if like fucking drugs don't work, I put on a Ben Askren fight because that'll put me right out. And this is the most boring fighter on earth. And then it's a picture of them at the signing of Ben Askren being signed to the UFC. So he's an amazing wrestler, super one-dimensional guy though. And that's been his game his whole career. He was 25-0 coming into the UFC. And he stood and traded with strikers, but he always manages to get him to the ground, and he just seems to be this expert. His first fight in the UFC was with Robbie Lawler, and Robbie Lawler is a fucking killer. That guy has like an amazing fight with fucking Rory McDonald, Canadian, where Robbie's lip got punched open, so it's clearly split. His lip is split. Ew. Both of their faces are covered in blood going into the 5th round, and they're both just like lift their hands up, like, let's fucking do this. And they go in there for a 5th round and just beat the shit out of each other. It's like historically one of the most brutal fights. 25 minutes of truly like just carnage. So he comes, that being his first fight, everyone's like, I don't know. And the first like 30 seconds, minute was like that. Robbie came out, bam, 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 grabs him, dumps him on his fucking face. It looked like Ben was going to be done like in like 30 seconds. Got the shit beat out of him. Somehow came back from it and puts Robbie in a super controversial choke. And Robbie looked like he tapped. And so Ben Askren won the fight. So watching that, everyone was like, yo, Ben has got to come to this next fight, whoever it is, with a lot more prowess than that. That shit was like way too close. He definitely could have got bodied. So leading up to this fight, he is like talking so much shit. He's like, fucking Jorge, he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. Listen to this guy talk. I don't know what the fuck he's saying. Real like condescending shit, like kind of like, you know, real elitist bullshit. So Jorge Masvidal, you got to understand, after he knocked out Darren Till, he was backstage doing an interview. And one of Darren Till's homies came out and starts talking shit to him, like this and that. And Jorge just pauses the interview. He goes, hold up. And he walks up to him. He's like, what you say, bro? What you say? You got an issue? Cracks him. Cracks his boy post-fight after he just knocked out his homie with the same fist. Bang, puts that.
Can you not do that?
No, I mean, like, it was definitely like, I think he like paid a fine and like some other shit. But like he gave him like a two-piece. Or maybe it might have been a 3-piece. It was like, bop, bop, bop. Touched him up. Like bad. Dude was busted up. So Jorge going in the fight was like.
And this whole thing's on camera.
Oh, yeah. Didn't give a fuck. Jorge does not give a fuck, dude. Okay. So he was just, you know, leading up to the fight, he's like, what I really, like the way he put it is he was like, you know, what I really hope to do in there is I want to beat his ass for 14 minutes straight. Like he was like, I want this to go the full fight. I want to fuck him up for the duration of the fight. So Ben Askren's like, you know, he's this, he's that. And one of the final interviews I saw was Jorge saying, you know, I honestly feel like Ben has a tinge of racism to him because anytime a minority talks shit, he always says something to the effect of, I can't understand and this guy can't speak English. So Jorge was really like, I'm gonna murder this fool. So this is the best part. You go and watch the replay. Jorge puts his hands behind his back and he's smiling and he's leaning against the fence and he's looking at him and he's just like, oh, like he's just like judging him. He's like, you ready? You ready? And the way Ben kind of like comes off the cage, he kind of like does like this kind of slow, like fucking, you know, fucking Komodo dragon move. And Jorge described it as, and when he looked at it, he's like, oh, this motherfucker. The way he put it, he's like, he's going to bite. He's like, I know, going into it, he's like, I know that he's going to want to dive on me because he's going to want to get my legs and take it to the ground immediately. So he's like, so I seen that and I was like, yep, like you fell for it. Ran right at him, flying knee, bang, knocked him out. And that was it. It was like, he did it in about 2 seconds.
Yeah. Or it was 5 seconds. Or
the other 3 seconds was the ref trying to get him off. Because he caves Ben Askren. Ben Askren's head like,
dude, he goes like rigor mortis.
Yeah.
He's like,
yeah, he goes stiff.
And just falls on the ground.
And then Jorge gets on top.
Punches him
bang,
twice.
Bang, twice. And then did you see what he does after?
No.
He gets on the mat next to his fucking unconscious head. And he starts tapping the mat like a fucking WWF wrestler. Just going like, bum, 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 you're done. It turns around, looks to the camera and goes,
that's sick.
Yeah. Yeah. And then what's funny is everyone after that is like, that was classless. Oh, you're just this, that, and the third.
Who gives a fuck?
He was like, oh, so it's cool for Ben Askren to talk about me and my family and the way I talk and all that shit's cool. And then the moment I beat his ass, now I got to be respectful. He's like, fuck that. He's like, he was a fucking asshole coming into this fight. I'm going to be an asshole to him. And the best part was in the post-fight presser, he goes, yeah, And I don't want anybody to get it fucked up. Like I don't like him. And if I see him at Whole Foods, I'm gonna slap him. He's like, I'm gonna fuck him up again. He's like, I don't like him. That's it.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So Jorge is a bad motherfucker, dude. And Ben, I knew it. He definitely needs to stick to wrestling. And I mean, he could fuck me up, right? Like he could probably knock my ass out, but I'm not a fighter.
Mm-hmm.
As far as like the realm of like UFC right now, you don't have it. Yeah, that shit was crazy.
And what is that? Is that like the belt? Did he get like the...
Nah, so now Jorge's definitely going to be up for the belt. And it's that fight's crazy, and he might have to fight a dude that he's trained with for forever.
Damn.
Yeah. No, that shit. UFC's brutal like that. You know, puts you against your friends at times. But yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I was wondering what the whole backstory was, but didn't have enough drive to like research it and everything. I was like, I know Noel's gonna tell me so.
You know what's crazy is there was a GIF posted of Khabib, and it was like a slow-mo of how he got Conor's legs, and that guy is a fucking artist, dude. Like they were standing, and it looks like he's about to strike, and he fakes his head left, so it kind of looks like he's gonna. It's just hard to tell. Like I don't really know what he was trying to get Conor to do, but as he's faking his head, he dives and his left hand extends, and he's got his head cranked all the way to the left, because what he's anticipating is Conor to do the same thing. He's like, oh, Conor's gonna knee me in the head when I try to do whatever. So he does this shit where he reaches for the left, but then his right hand comes out and he grabs the back of Conor's ankle. And as Conor's trying to knee him, he clenches the knee in between his neck, like on his trap. So Conor is like stuffed. Like it's like it happens in like half a second. It's like boom, boom, and he's got Conor locked up like that, and then sweeps him. He's got him on his ass. It was just like, you know, it just sparks like a lot of like, you know, flying knee type discussion and shit. Flying knees are not successful. That's what also made that knockout really special. Is there's only like a handful of people who've ever done it. Yeah. Fucking Yoel Romero and Chris Weidman. Chris Weidman got his like fucking skull rearranged from that. Jesus. Anyway.
Skull rearranged, backwards skull, all of a sudden.
No, it's like one of those toys where like the head like flips into another one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And it's turned into a lizard.
Dun, dun, dun.
Whoa, Chris Weidman's a lizard. People wanted us to talk about the Minneapolis show if we got time. Where are we at?
I know. I'm always the one that ends it, but we had an important meeting.
Where are we at? Let me see. Oh, damn. We do have a little.
I told them we'd be there now, and we're already late.
Damn. Well, look, we will quickly say this. Minneapolis show was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. It was just like kind of just a little bit.
Y'all seemed a little subdued.
I mean, maybe it was us too. Oh, I also had like a small panic attack right before.
Yeah, maybe
and
the
so
energy was off.
I was I was really fucked up. Like the first like half of the show, I was like really, really like anxiety prone. Like I don't know. I was just like fucking in my own head and like just really because the past two shows before that, I was super relaxed and I just felt great on stage. Like it just like felt we could riff and like whatever. And then like as soon as that shit hits, it's just I just feel fucking awful.
Maybe that's what it was. I felt like the Minneapolis show, y'all were more listening. Like, you know, it's like one of those comedy shows where people are like just kind of listening and like really just observing the show, which is like, I think going from the Grand Rapids show, you know, that was like, oh man, that shit was special.
That was a special one.
That church is everything about it. That show was fucking goddamn. I know we
so
say
loud and
I know because realistically all our shows are awesome. Like we could not have asked for any better in terms of like doing live comedy, because I've had tons of bombs. I know what those feel like, and none of these are bombs. But starting with that Grand Rapids show, going to like a theater like that, I think it's just a different vibe, and it's hard to like separate mentally, like because that church, man, we could have started a riot in that motherfucker. That thing felt crazy. So sick. Yeah,
I mean, it was a church too, so obviously we did a lot of praying. It was just like fun all around, you know.
Luke P actually was our opener. Guys, we just want to thank God for stopping us from crushing insane amounts of pussy.
One thing I want to say right before we leave is please, if you're listening to this on iTunes, go give us an iTunes rating.
Oh yeah.
I mentioned that last time we got like 10,000 ratings, some shit like that. So let's jack it up to a 20. Fuck it. TMGpod.com. We have brand new Walkman merch. That's super cool. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
It's simple, but it's like the Walkman font goes along with the whole aesthetic. So if you want to wear that and wear it on the treadmill, go for it. And then tinymeattour.com if you want to get tickets to any upcoming shows.
Yeah, and we will.
Fix the website yesterday. I forgot. Fuck.
Now you
I gotta do
remember.
that. All the dates are out of whack.
Look, guys, I just want to say this final note as well. I know, at least I don't know. I guess I brought up that comment earlier about our chemistry being that, like, I look at that and I think we are a little over.
Yeah, it's our own fault. It's not like
We're a little overextended.
Yeah.
and we're working through that. So in all seriousness, like we
Thanks for sticking with us.
No, yeah, and like I guess just to be genuine for a second, like I really do care about, like, I want us to keep the show like fun, and that's kind of why, like, I've avoided, like, we've talked about getting a Jamie, but I don't want to do that. Like, I want it to just be what it's always been, just us two shooting the shit, and I don't want to lose. Like, that's what I'm really afraid of, is losing the thing that everyone really enjoys, and I don't want to do that. So yeah, we appreciate you dealing with the little delays and our headspace being a little out. These are growing pains, and we're gonna figure them out. So I don't know. Sorry to be all emo. I care.
Yeah, wow, cool, man. Jesus.
Cool, man. So you gonna suck my dick later?
Wow.
Jesus,
dude. Get off their dicks. I really care about you guys. They're probably sitting there like, Jesus, Noel. Get off my fucking dick, dude.
Oh, you gagging down there, bro? Is your throat clear with how down my cock you are, you fucking slut?
All right, guys. See you later. Bye.